I've decided to make this video in order to make this explanation a bit easier and allow you to visually see exactly what I'm talking about. I've contacted you this morning in order to offer you an extra position versus to all the things that you do for me. And this part of missions are more about dealing with the email design that we need for some of our marketing projects and product projects. And it's definitely going to impact on the user that using Creators 3D. So I just want to show you an example of one of the email designs that we created in the last few days. This email actually is an idea that I have in order to motivate some of the clients that work for us, some of the 3D artists that work for us, to finish the job a bit more faster. We have offered to them to shorten the deadline of the project and deliver the 3D models until Thursday in order to earn 20% extra for the next job they will take. In order to do so, they need to reply to our message with 1. Once they accept it, they've received an automatic email which sent to them with notification about that they accept the challenge, and the 20% voucher bonus will send to their email box directly after they will finish the job and deliver it one at a time. For this specific email, I did a design which I used for this tool called SendGrid. In order to work with this, you need a bit of time, but it's pretty easily, it's more or less based on a template, and then you just drag and drop some pieces of content. So for example, in order to see how this things looks like, we'll duplicate the same project, and as you can see right now, this project looks like this. I know that now the GIF is a little bit annoying because it's pretty jumpy, but each one of those parts are different components. You can play with them right now. So in order to move this stuff, you can just click on edit image, click on edit, and just put someone else right here. Let's put Super Mario instead. So creating these kind of emails is not from scratch. We will provide you the text for this kind of project, and you will be needed to analyze the way that it should be visualized inside of the email. So as you can see, this email is pretty short and it doesn't even an action item. So we just notified and emphasized the big parts and important, which once you finish the job, you will receive automatically your 20% voucher to your email inbox, as you can see it right here. The subject for this email will provide it for you as well as the pre-header that needs to be here as well. But anyway, it doesn't. Even if you didn't receive that, that's no problem. We can do it afterward. The only thing that is really important to take care of is just put everything aligned in the boxes and just make sure that it looks good, used by the same fonts that we use all the time, and also pick a nice GIF or image you can create by yourself for this email marketing. So for example, to start this kind of project from scratch, you need to go into our dashboard. You will receive our credentials right after you confirm the offer, and once after you did this, you need to click on marketing and then single sense. The single sands will reveal in front of you a list of many emails that we did before. You can quite ignore it because it's not really important. The only thing that is actually important is to create a new single sand. So you click on create a new single sand, and then you can start from a blank or can start from another template that we used. Normally, the template that we use all the time is the first last third ones, which is those. So for example, in that case, I will take this one, which is quite the same, and use the design editor, so you not need to create a new rich HTML editing. You click on select, and after a few seconds, the design editor will be showed up. As you can see, there is already a text here and some components that I built before. You can change the template, you can delete some components, but the only thing that it's very important to keep is the structure, which is the background color, the logos of the creators on the top, and first component, which would be an image or a GIF, then a text, and then it could be an action item or nothing. And then in the end, there is the ending sentence, the goodbye sentence, and then some of our credentials plus the unsubscribe button. So all what you need to do in that case, in order to make this be inside of this, is just delete all the irrelevant parts. In that case, because we don't do any offering email, we can just delete all of that. And then all you need to do is just replace the text at the moment with a new one. So you take this part of task, taking all of this, getting into the SendGrid, and just place it right here. Now, in case that you see that the font has been changed, you can do it a little bit different. Just click on the code and just grab one of the sentences, which obviously will be marked in white color. Just replace the text here, click on update, and that's all. That's done. So all what you need to do now is just start dealing with all this irrelevant parts. So just erase those, breaking the lines in the same way that it shows on the document. Bold what needs to be bold, just this part, and you have it. I can also get rid of this part. In some of the cases, you can see that we put some scribble strings, brackets that put some placeholders. Those placeholders are variables which replace the name inside of it for some information that we take from our database. So for example, instead of I without nothing, it will be hi with this specific name of the guy that's receiving this email. You don't need to deal with it so much. You can keep it as the same it is, and we will change the placeholder right after. Once you finish, you can change the image, click on the image, and then just drag and drop something that you find and you like, or create something from here and just put it as an image. That's all. Once you finish, go back to your Jira and update the comments so you will be noticed that the task is done. That's all for now. Please contact me on Jira or Telegram, better on Telegram, to explain to me if you want to take this extra job. I think that it can allows you more easily to reach the 20 hours bank that we set between us.